Oh, look at me. There was some interesting cloud formations just now that were making me giggle. Because when I sat here, it looked like I had a kind of a unicorn horn, but it's broken up a bit now. Darn it. That's put pay to my comedy moment. I don't know, there might be another cloud comedy moment. There could be an unfortunate cloud comedy moment, couldn't there? Anyway, here I am. Look at this. It's pretty gorgeous, isn't it? Gorgeous on the balcony today. Can you hear the birdies? Just that. Do you want a birdie-based preamble? We leave them to it, Chris. Just the birds. What's to report? Oh crikey, is that the time? It's only 1 minute to. Look at that. I'm in my shorts. Spring is definitely sprung. Doris, you were right. It's noon moves on, I don't know, is it Wednesday today? Wednesday. Bit of tea towel, bit of grippage. Just me and you, Chris. I mean, if you're out in the sun, I don't blame you, everyone. Pretty gorgeous, isn't it? I'm just going to go 3, 2, 1. What have I got for you today? Got some D-shaped shoulders, upper and lower. Bit of quick feet, some back heel push-offs, and all other variations in sit positions if you'd like. So let's do it. Bex Townley, later life training, forgot my name then. Noonday movement snack, Gillian with a G. Come on in, come and join. Come and join us on the balcony. Starting with some Cirque Boost. Got some primroses here. Got some lovely primroses. Look, do you want to see those? I could just give you a tour around the balcony. Won't take very long. It's not a ticketed tour. Just kind of, here it is. And there are other developments going on under the balcony actually. I'll save those for another day. For now, Cirque Boost positions. Mind your japonicas as you get Cirque Boosting. Stand more upright, lengthen, elongate, get a bit of a pinch through your shoulder blades, use the support if you would like. Gap between your feet, start steady, stay steady. Do you think I'm a bit previous going for the shorts? To be fair, I just got up this morning, put them on because the sun was out. My alarm went off for the movement snack and I thought, oh my goodness, it's a movement snack. And I couldn't bear the kerfuffle to change my legs, so that's why I'm in the shorts. Here's the arms if you'd like. Continue to use the support. Mind your japonicas as you go, or have a table to the side of you. Arms on their own or legs on their own, slower and bigger in the top end, a little bit of knee bend. Just build your way through all these moves. Just take your time. If you've been, I don't know, what have you been doing this morning? I've been sat at my desk working, so this is a very much needed circulation boost. Here's your seated options, nestled in, all the plantage. Have a hip walk forward, mind your japonica. All the bits that I've just said, out of slump, into upright sit position. Turn your head towards the sun for extra joy. Moving from the shoulders. What's going on with the clouds? Interesting cloud formations going on. Have we got an elephant in the sky? Something going on in the sky. Steady, rhythmical, comfortable. Maybe go diagonals for that and involve the legs. Birds are competing with me today. I think I just let them win. They have more to say than I do. More worth listening to, maybe. Alright, there's your extra bendage through your feet. Steady march, all in together if you'd like. That's it, a couple of minutes of Cirque Boost. I mean, just go for a walk around the sun. Might have a walk around the balcony after this. Okay, is that enough Cirque Boost for you? Just put in a couple of extra shoulders because we've got some bigger range shoulder moves going on today. So crowbar in a few extra shoulders, like so. And then maybe a little bit of extendy and stretchy through your forearms. And grab tea towel. Okay, light clasp and grasp, about shoulder width, not maximal on that grippage there. You might want your thumbs over for comfort or underneath, whichever is comfortable for you. Starting with just a steady row, or is it a canoe? There. So a really deliberate squeeze back to base, and then kind of keep that fluid and keep the tension through the tea towel. A little bit of bend in the knee, allow a bit of a turn through the trunk there, a couple of those, and then have a pause. Same in sit, of course. Come into an active sit position and draw it back here. Depending if you've got arms on the chair, you might have to change your angle of pull a little bit, but just be really deliberate, pressing forwards and then back. So you've got your extension and your pull back. That's got some extra shoulderage on the go as well. As I usually do in the noon, breaking up upper limb and lower limb stuff. So at the bottom end, take up some support. We're going to go for bouncy walk if you're in a standing position. So go for your usual cert boost activity, add a bit of pace to that, and then some kind of extra bounce. This is to get extra load through your legs, through your bones. It's still low so that it's not impactful, and then back to steady march. So feel a difference between your steady march and then adding extra downward press. Really kind of just becomes an almost imaginary run, but it's not. But there will be a considerable difference in the loading through your bones and your muscles when you go from steady like this to adding a little bit more power and push. And you'll get with that deeper breaths. Momentary moments of bouncy walking gives extra bone benefits, shall we say, and muscle benefits. All right, back on the tea towel then, more shoulders. Imagine a D shape at the top end and a D shape underneath. So the tea towel is the drawing of the D, if you like. So keep a bit of tension through the band. You're going to go across this way, so that's the bottom of the D, and then there's the curvy D, and then back to base, and then through the other way, and then the D goes underneath. So you're maintaining the same tension through the band, and then D, there's the top, and then it kind of almost is a kind of figure of 8. How's that? So there's the D shaped, and there's the underneath shape, and then take a pause. So loads of different directions of the shoulders on the go there with a light bit of grasp. Back to legs then. I'm going to do back end push-offs. I just remembered I didn't give you a seated option for bouncy walk. All right, back end push-offs, and then I'll go for seated options. So it's a forward step, get your balance, really plant the balls of the feet there, everything forward facing. It's a control down and then a push off. A control down and a push off. Pick the distance, and this will change the resistance. I've just made up a new word, desistance. You're going to get a light feeling of calf stretch, but come forward a bit, not too much stretch. It's more about the power and the push off, pushing towards the support, and of course then change size. Just take it slow, return, check that you've got the right range of motion for you that goes for the right level of desistance there, and you've got extra push through your feet and toes, extra activity through your calves. Seated options for your calf itch is heels back and down. You know this one. It's a power up and a slow down. So you can go for singles or you can go for doubles. In sit position, have a good look at what's going on around your feet. Big bend at the toe hinges. If you want to go for doubles, you can. Go for power on the way up and a slow on the way down. I add one more. Oh, yes. Here's your last one on the top end then. More shouldery range again. So handlebar grip, it's a push away and forwards and just up to a position that's comfortable for you. Release one end, grab it behind, slight bend in the elbows, and then a squeeze this way. Now of course you're not going to go as far on the range on the back end, so push away and up to the front, come back to base, change the grip, and then continue the journey there. Trunk stays still, head stays forward, slow, slow, slow as you go, having a little bit of outward tension through the band, and then back to base. And the final one on legs is a sideways ways. Have some support, keeping the toe as low to the floor as you can as you reach away, and then stand on it and collect the other foot in. So it's the same theme as the bouncy walk, in that you're taking a controlled side step, but then adding some extra load at the end. So it's there, collect and come in. So a little bit of change of pace. Did you see a bit of a wobble there? Bit of a correction wobble. So come do these moving into support if you should need. Ball of foot, a bit of pace, and then an extra bit of load. And in sit, for your outer thighs in sit, you can use the tea towel, keeping a gap between the feet and the knees. Gap at the feet is a bit closer than the knee one, so that you can press out and release. Uplifted here, so give yourself enough slack in the tea towel to press out and release. So you're adding a bit of extra resistance to that outward press of the thighs. You can do it without the tea towel as well if you'd like. All right, recap. Oh my goodness, recap, can't remember. We started with handlebar grip row here, extend forward and back. You got some extra trunk turn on there, and that was exactly the same in sit, providing you've got room in the arms of the chair. Then there was bouncy walking, which is a sturdy walk, adding extra impact, extra load, controlled load. It's like a slow motion, a slow motion trot on the spot. Take a pause. Then the change of arms was D-shaped, across, over, back and underneath. All of this with some light tension through the tea towel. Have a pause after each one. Don't forget to breathe. The second leg one was a back step. Gauge the range, have a comfortable lowering of the heel, and then go for your back end push-offs, pushing into support. So all that balance, extra support is taken care of. Change legs, a couple of those. So you're getting extra propulsion through the feet and the calves. Your seated option on that is feet back and down, upright position through the trunk, toe hinges, extra power up and slowly lower down. And then the last one on the arms was the shoulder raise to front and rear, out to the front, head stays still, release, take a pause, lift the chest. It's kind of your chest stretch position there, but you're keeping it moving. That's the same in sit, assuming you have room to move the back end, depending where the seat is, the back of the chair, sorry. And then your final one is a controlled side step and a bit of pace at the end to collect and gather there. So using that bouncy walk principle, adding extra load because you've got a bit of quickness, knee bend at the end. So outer thigh, reactional stepping, being confident to take sideways steps is the benefits for that one. And your seated option could be light resistance of the hands and take the press out, or you could use the detail. That's it, there you go. Those are your noon moves. Ready for a cup of tea, I think. Who's in? Carol, Afternoon, Jane Andrews. You're in for a live. Oh, good to see you. Mum's in as well. All right, Mum. Doris is in. Good to see you, folks. No really distinctive cloud formations to speak of. I do like watching the cloud formations. Have you ever seen an interesting cloud formation that's made you giggle or laugh? There's almost an elephant. Can you see the elephant? Bit of an elephant there, bit of a trunk. Can you see there? An elephant with Mickey Mouse on his back, maybe. I don't know. Random. Cass is with you for the 4 today, and I think I'm with you for the 8 tomorrow. Enjoy the blue skies, folks. Good to see you. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.